ain't gonna be crazy and go buy something I can't get, but I'm gonna enjoy myself now because I'm not gonna let the pressures of life bring me down. God's been too good to me. If I'm trusting in Him, I need to act like I'm trusting in Him and go ahead and do what I need to do. But I couldn't do that if I ain't spend time with Him. God, I want to give me a milkshake. This is your problem. You want to talk to me about it, you know where I'm at. I can't handle this. I'm going to give me a milkshake. You want to come?
All right.
Well, give me a 5-piece. I'm going to enjoy myself. Yeah, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat like I never ate before. I'm going to enjoy myself. But this thing ain't mine.
Yeah.
Casting all your cares upon Him, for He careth for you. I don't have to carry it. I don't have to carry it. I don't have to carry it. But I can't change if I don't spend time with Him.
That's it.
If I'm too busy reading other things besides His Word, looking at the news instead of spending time with Him, sometimes you got to turn the news off because there ain't nothing good on it. I won't know what's happening. Sometimes you don't even know what's happening. Because it ain't helping you. You ain't got to that point where you can look at all that stuff and still have peace. Turn it off.
Yeah.
Put your house on the TV fast for a while. Shut everything down. So your peace and your joy go hand in hand. Because in His presence is the fullness of joy. And if you keep your mind stayed on Him, He'll keep you in perfect peace. So He wants you to spend time with Him and think about Him so He can give you peace and He can give you joy. You'll be surprised what it does for your character. You go to work and they're trying to figure out why you so happy. And you usually come in grouchy. What's wrong with you now? I didn't change how I look at things. I'm spending more time with God and He's giving me joy, not based on this job, but based on Him. He's giving me peace, not based on the situation that I'm going through, but based on who I'm trusting in. I'm trusting in God. Let me deal with the last ingredient that I'm going to deal with this Sunday, and I'll pick up next Sunday with part 2 of this and deal with the other 5 ingredients. Long suffering. I heard you. 3 o'clock in the morning when I was trying to put this together, I heard you. I can't do that. How can I can't do that. This is how you do it. Can I give you the secret? Don't tell nobody. This is how you do it. Just think about how long-suffering God been with you. And that'll help you be long-suffering with everybody else.
Yes, sir.
As soon as you're about to throw in the towel, as soon as you're about to say forget it, as soon as you're about to say I done had enough, I'm just through with this, as soon as you're about to do that, I want you to think, how much long-suffering has God given me?
My God.
When you look at that long-suffering, you define it, it's patient endurance. To bear long with offense, injury, and provocation of others, without mumbling, complaining, or resentment. Yeah, some of y'all been doing some long-suffering without the kind of God I've been calling for. You've been doing some long-suffering running your mouth. I can't believe, by the way, I'm going to do what the Bible says. I'm going to be long-suffering. But all doing your long-suffering, you running. Be careful. Because God took out the children of Israelites for mumbling and complaining. And the Bible declares what they went through in the wilderness was for an example to us. The Bible said it was a foreshadow, an example for us not to do it. So you've been long-suffering, but you've been long-suffering complaining.
Yes.
You've been long-suffering with resentment. You've been going through, but you have resentment going through. That's not long-suffering God is talking about. He said patient endurance. Yeah, some of you have been enduring, but not patiently. Every night you've been asking God, when this little bill? You know, I can't take too much more of this.
My God.
You know me, God. You know I love you. I can't take too much more of this, God. God said, you're not doing patient endurance. When God had to bring you to a certain point, when there were some walls in your life, when there were some strongholds in your life that didn't break easily, and God had to have patient endurance to get you to the point to give up that stronghold. That's the same patient endurance He wants you to have with others.
Yeah.
I'm going to name them. Your supervisor, your boss, your co-worker, your relatives, your husband, your wife, your children.
Yes.
If I missed anybody, all others.
Go ahead.
He wants you to have that long suffering. Not the long suffering where you complaining. Not the long suffering where you can't wait till this is over. But the long suffering, God, if you make me go through this even 30 more days, I will still praise you.
Yes.
If I got to deal with this some more, I'm going to still give you glory. It's going to build your character. And when they're acting crazy in certain places, you're going to be able to endure with a smile because long suffering has become part of your character. That's the only reason Jesus was able to put up with the 12. Looked like every time he turned around, they were doing something different. He was on the ship, sleep, knocked out. You know Jesus was knocked out when water was on the boat and it didn't wake him up. The Bible said the water got in the boat, but Jesus was still asleep on the pillow. I don't know if his pillow was wet or not, but he was still knocked out. And the only reason he woke up, the disciples went and got him and said, "Do you don't care if we perish?" And Jesus got up and said, "Ye of little faith." And just got up and said, "Peace be still." Went back and took the rest of his nap. He had to walk on the water. I told him about the reason why Jesus walked on the water, because that was the fastest way to get to him, because they were in trouble. Been paddling for 3 hours, they ain't went nowhere yet. And he told them to go on the other side. He said, "Let me go get these boys. They in trouble." And since he ain't had no boat, he walked on the water.
There you go.
He wasn't trying to show off, he was just trying to get some help. That encouraged me. If God got to walk on the water to get to me, he'll walk on the water. He ain't gonna wait for no boat, no help. He'll do what he got to do to get to me.
That's right.
And the same, when you're about to throw in the towel, when you're about to say, "I've had enough," I dare you to reflect back and ask yourself, how long suffering has God been with me?
That's it. That's good.
How long suffering has been with me? Would I even have a job if he won't long suffering with me? Would I even be married now if he won't long suffering with me? Would I be a good father if he won't long suffering with me? Or would I be homeless on the street? Be one of them holding the sign, "I work for food," if he won't long suffering with me? And if he'll be long suffering with me, can I be long suffering with somebody he put in my life on purpose?
Yes.
I propose to you as I'm closing this message that some of the people you're dealing with has been put in your life on purpose because God is trying to develop your character and teach you how to be long suffering.
Yes.
And he knew he couldn't teach you that without putting up, I won't use that
Go
word,
ahead, sir. Go
a
ahead.
crack block in your life. That's the word I use. Because when the engine is cracked, when a car got a crack block, it looks like it ain't good for nothing. God put a crack block in your life. So you learn how to be long suffering. And the difference about God is he knows how to change the block. Once you learn how to be long suffering. Oh, why am I in this situation? I need to teach you something. Why I got to deal with this person? I need to teach you something. You run from job to job. The same type of supervisor. I'm like the color purple. Maybe God is trying to tell you something.
Go ahead.
Before you got in the relationship you in now, you ran from relationship to relationship. Every time it looked like it was getting bad, you dumped this one and said, "I'm going to pick up another one." And they were the same way. Maybe God is trying to tell you something. Maybe if you would learn how to change your character, He would change those who He sent around you. Because I propose to you because you got the wrong character, you got the wrong attraction. And your character is attracting things you don't want.
Yes.
And until you change your character, you're not going to change what you attract.
Yeah.
When God said, I can't send somebody new, because if I send somebody new, you're going to mess them up with your character. And before I send somebody, one of my child, to be messed up by you, I'll let you keep attracting what you attracted. Because just like you precious in His sight, those who He sent in your life is precious in His sight. Sometimes we don't find the perfect job because we don't have the perfect character. We're not in the perfect situation because you don't have the perfect character. Change your character. It'll change what you attract, and it'll change the situations you find yourself in.
That's good. That's real good.
Thought about one of the young men you told me about last night. Thought about one of the young men in the retreat, the boys' retreat. Trying to figure out why are you always fighting? Maybe you need to change your character. Because your character is attracting the wrong people.
Yes. Yes.
I ain't do nothing. Well, the boys across the street and across the town thought you did.
My God.
And they don't know each other.
Go ahead, sir.
And the only thing that's in common is you.
Go ahead, sir.
And in math, you always look for the common denominator.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when I look at this situation, you are the only common denominator.
Yes.
So maybe it's you.
Yes, yes, yes.
If it's not, just give me another common denominator. But if I can't find another one, maybe I need to work on you and not those in the neighborhood. God's trying to build our character.
Yes.
The reason why He's trying to build our character, because He broke the strongholds last week. So the strongholds no longer have you bound. So now you got to work on your character to get you to the place that He wants you at. Rest to your feet.
Hallelujah.
Don't miss this week.